Yo guys, welcome back to another stream. And today,
The hills are alive with a sound.
we are
The
going to
hills are
start from
alive
pole.
with a sound.
So basically,
So with the
we
race
are
to
going to
get
start
started,
our
here's what
yesterday's
today's
remaining
rundown
race
looks like.
session at Austrian Grand Prix.
An immense lap from Lewis
Um,
Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position.
Before we
And
go
matching
into
him up
the
along
actual
the
schedule
pace.
of day two,
As we
that's why we have
continue through
started
the
a
rest
bit
of the
early
grid today,
today.
we
Um,
have
Esteban Ocon.
After
Norris,
that, after
Russell,
Austrian Grand Prix, we will be doing
Esteban
a
Ocon,
full
and
session
Albon,
on uh,
Sainz, along
in
third,
Bahrain Grand Prix,
Gasly,
and that will be it
and
for
Yuki
today.
Tsunoda,
So, welcome back to the
Antonelli,
stream.
Leclerc,
Today is day two of
Liam
our
Lawson,
30-day challenger
and Mark
series,
Pinto,
and we are looking for a huge improvement in our
Isaac Hamilton,
racecraft
and
and
Lance Stroll.
tire management and all other
Ollie Behrman rounds out the
aspects
field.
of the F125
It's time
game,
for
and we
lights
are
out,
going to
so
try to
let's go
improve
down to
as
the
much as
track.
possible before we have our
And alongside me in the commentary box today,
Sim Racing
I'm
Open
always
India
to.
coming
Easier
up
said than done. Anthony
really
Davis,
soon.
I know what
So
we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different
So yeah,
drivers.
I hope you enjoyed the
they've
stream.
got their headphones on,
We
they're
are
listening to
just
music.
starting up
Some drivers
the race. We
Alright, let's have a quick radio check,
are you
please.
done?
Radio
So
check.
basically, we did a practice session and a qualifying session yesterday in our Austrian Grand Prix stream. We were not able to do the actual race due to like time constraint, but yeah, we are back again here, and we are going to try to get a good. I don't think we need the third strat, to be honest, but yeah, let's hope. Let's see if we can do 14 laps on mediums. Let's try to do 18 on hard, and let's try to use the final set as soft tires. Maybe I need to reduce the time. I think we should reduce this time. Let's do only 12 laps on the medium tires. Yesterday we were struggling a bit with the tire management on medium tires. Around 11 laps we lost a lot of time towards the end of the stint. So maybe we don't need to do all 13 laps. So it's a 36 lap race. We should go for around 45 minutes. We are not going to do any what we say. We're not going to do any of the. I think this should be good for our race. Let's just change the brake bias a bit. I will increase this as well, just to be having a good rear end. And yeah, I think we are ready with our setup, and we should be getting going on the track, because we have to do another race session today at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So once again, there are no assists. We are not using any racing lines as well. We will not be using rewind as well. We will just try to do as best as a session as we can. Starting laps might be tricky because we didn't have any practice before the race. We are straight away going into the race based on yesterday's practice. So yeah, let's hope we get a good race. We are going to start from pole position, so should be easy to win it from here, but let's see. Anything can happen. Alright, so we are ready for the first race of our 30-day Challenger Series at Austrian Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go. It was a decent start, I would say, not a perfect start. Max Verstappen already looked down our inside, and we are struggling a bit with the. Yeah, okay. That was a tricky start, to be honest. Not sure who went off. Didn't see anyone went off there. But here we go. So we lost one position already at the start. I presume that was going to happen because we didn't have any practice, but we are going to save tires and we will try to stay in the DRS zone of Max Verstappen all the way. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, so we are 8 tenths away from Max Verstappen. That was a good exit of the first corner. Max Verstappen obviously will be very strong on this track as it is Red Bull's home track, but we will try to chase him as much as possible. Let's save a little bit of battery here so that we will have the next lap to attack Max Verstappen here. Let's see what we can do. My downshifts are not working perfectly. And we are off the DRS of Max Verstappen already. That's not ideal, we didn't want that. Okay, so we were able to get within we have to work on saving battery a lot because we are struggling a lot on the straight. Oh, why is the stream stuck? Come on, man. Let's just check this once. What Wi-Fi are we on? Oh, didn't want to be on this Wi-Fi. So, apologies for that interruption. It was an internet issue that we had to fix. But yeah, I think we are back online and oh, that's not what we wanted. We are going to restart the session as it got interrupted.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
But yeah, we had a good understanding of what we need to do. And lights out and away we go once again. This time we get a better start from what we had previously. Just a bit wide there. And Max Verstappen takes the lead once again. I think this is going to trouble us a lot in this race. Little bit of wheel spin there. But we once again have got a decent start, not an ideal start to be honest. Even bad, it could get even worse than that, I think so. But yeah, we got good final sector and we are back within the DRS zone. Of Max Verstappen, we don't have a lot of battery to attack him as of now, but we will try to stay as close to him as possible until the next lap, so that we will be able to attack towards the on the main straight. I think he's deploying. I'm not sure what should be the ERS strategy. I'm just figuring out. Okay. Okay, we are pushing hard right now. Let's not put another.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
That was bad. We didn't want that. That was a kind of wheel spin on the exit of turn 1. We have to push once again.
Green flag.
No safety car as of now. I think it's Oscar PS3 who is out of the session already. We don't have a safety car as of now. We need to be a little bit careful on the exit of turn 1 here. Much better exit this time. We have built up a big gap on our behind us. So this looks like a straight fight between me and Max at the moment.
Yellow flag.
Okay, so it's still a yellow flag. I'm not sure why
Yellow flag ahead.
they are not putting any safety car or at least a virtual safety car should have been there. Not sure why it's not there. We're struggling a lot with understeer once again. Not sure why. Let me just change my differential a bit to save those. And we have lost DRS to Max Verstappen.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5
Okay.
tenths a lap.
So, I have seen this a lot of times, to be honest. On the Austrian Grand Prix, the AI of Max Verstappen is really fast, always. And the other guys who are there, they are not able to push as much as Max Verstappen.
Everything's looking good.
So if you are behind Max Verstappen, it's very difficult to chase him. You can chase other guys very easily. Let's hope our two-stop strategy works today, because we have taken a lot of toll on our medium tires. We saved a bit of battery to the second sector there, so that we have something on the main straight. Once again, we just delayed the braking point there and missed the apex. Let's see what we can do. So Max is building a very big gap on us. I don't want to do that. Once again, it just so we are on lap 6 of 36. I don't think we are going to get into Max's DRS anyhow. Doesn't seem like it.
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want.
That's
Check
what
your
I thought.
MFD for details.
Okay, so we pushed so much beyond max at the start of the race that we have to pit a bit early. This is not what we wanted from our strategy, to be honest. And we
Radio check, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
this time we keep the lead on the exit of turn 1. I had to restart it once again just because we were not feeling the car pretty good. Max Verstappen is once again screaming behind us.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
It's going to be very difficult to defend here. Let's do one thing. Let's just try to fending him off. So that was a good defending. He didn't put a complete dive bomb there. But he's definitely going to be pushing a lot on this first few laps. Let's try to hold him off. We don't care about the corner here. Come on, yeah.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Ah man, come on. We don't want that. I'm hoping Max's wing is broken. The breaking point. Struggling with that breaking point. So this is what we are going to learn in these sessions basically. Where to break point, just to be in that habit of guys chasing us, we chasing guys. That's what we want to do. Not sure. I think our car is little bit slow on the main streets. That's why it's very easy for Max to chase us at the moment. this is where we can build up some time through the corners, which could be very difficult against, once again, it's Max Verstappen, right? So he's not going to leave us anywhere. I think this was a better first lap, to be honest.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
We are half a tenth away from Max Verstappen. Let's see if we can take the outside line. And we defend our position in P1. We are trying to save our tires a bit, that's why we are not pushing the car up to the limit. Just keeping the car in a position where we can fend off against Max Verstappen.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Alright, I think something happened and we are 1.2 seconds away from Max Verstappen in P2 and he is battling now with the other guys. So this is our chance, I think we fucked up once again. Alright, we still got a chance to pull away from Max Verstappen here.
Okay, clear.
Which we are not doing accurately, to be honest. This is our chance. Okay, Lando Norris is out of the session. Not Oscar P3. So I think that exit on the final corner is what's giving us the edge. So this is how fast he is chasing us at the moment.
Understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Now what's the issue? Not sure if the stream is working or not. The stream also seems to be stuck at the moment. Stop. Don't want that. Come on, man. have been passed away, and we should be able to get a consistent stream. Oh, we almost touched him there. There is a yellow flag there for Lando Norris.
Green flag. Tyre condition still looking
Okay,
good.
keep telling me that. That's sweet. That sounds nice to hear. I'm not going to risk it all right now. I'm going to take another lap out of here. So, Max Verstappen is also struggling off the final corner. That is where we are the strongest at the moment. And the second sector is, I feel, they are struggling the most right now. We have not been able to put a big attack on Max Verstappen as of now.
Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.2 seconds.
Okay, so we have been able to recover one lap from what we were doing before. This feels like the lap where we can attack on Max.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Let's get that vegan. We are going to try to throw type bomb move here. Alright. We both were trying to defend hard here. But we are going to take that position from Max Verstappen. And by lap 8, we are once again in the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. which we are struggling to keep a hold of due to the degrading tires, and I feel it's an issue with our setup. Once again we are facing some issues with our setup. We are not able to charge our battery sufficiently. Let's see. Oh, we are having very high degradation at the moment. We are down to 46% on our front tires. Let's not defend here. Let Max pass so that we get the DRS on the next straight. Now we both are struggling on the same level of tire degradation. It seems like that.
Okay, clear.
And we go around the outside and it's a safety car deployed. That's
Okay,
a
the safety car
perfect
is
time
out.
for
Safety
us.
car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, we're more or less into
Yeah, we want that fresh
Well,
rubber.
you're in the safety car. We're ready for you.
Definitely.
Thanks, mate.
Slow down.
Don't
Your
worry.
delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
I think everyone around us should be pitting at the moment.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Alright, so we are into the pits. I think everyone around us should be going into the pits straight away. Why the fuck?
Okay, go.
What the
That's not
fuck
what's
happened
played.
there?
We lost some time there.
We were not released due to the upcoming traffic from behind.
Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
And we have lost our
Charles is in the pits.
P1 position to Max Verstappen here. That was really unfortunate. Didn't want to lose that. It would have been a great pit stop for us. But yeah, never mind.
This is our true position.
So let's
We're on
just
the
see
same
how much
strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres.
can
and
we
make the
recover
most of
from
this
here.
stint.
So Pierre Gasly, who started on the set of hard tires, is still leading the race. I think there was an incident on the track because of which we got a safety car. Let's just check the race director. I think yeah. So it was a 3-car accident. Not sure who was it. So it was Esteban Ocon, Oscar Piastri, and Franco Colapinto who had a big incident on lap 9. I don't think they're out of the session, but they should be somewhere. Yeah. So they are right now in PB 17, 18, and 19 due to that incident. So they lost a lot of time there, but yeah, that was good for us. Could have been good for us, but we messed up the pit stop. That's not what we want. Actually, our focus was not even on the pit entry. I messed that up. I was looking at the stream chat. Due to that, we lost our position, and those things do happen. This is what practice is for. We would love to recover from here. I think the lap times that we were doing ideally, I think were really good. To be honest, let's just see our lap times. So we did 108.0, 108.7, 7, 7, 7. So those 4 laps were really consistent. I think only the lap number 7 and 8 we lost a bit of time. That was because we were fighting with Max Verstappen. So yeah, it's understandable, not a bad stint. It was a consistent stint. We were able to push a lot harder than we would have liked to push because it was Max Verstappen. We were defending against Max Verstappen, who is really fast on this particular track. AI 110 is there, so that's why we had to push to our limits, and I think we did a good job on that. We didn't lose too much of a time in all of the laps. Only unfortunate thing is we are in P2 due to a fucked up pit stop, and I think they didn't release me in time as well. I think there was some kind of traffic out there in the pit lane because everyone wanted to pit, so we could not have the provisional lead of the race. Pierre Gasly is yet to pit, so he should be dropping down once the race restarts, and we should be able to push a lot harder to pass him easily. But again, we have to go into the fight against Max Verstappen. No, nothing can beat that. So yeah, it's Lewis Hamilton versus Max Verstappen for the lead of Austrian Grand Prix. This is lap number 11, 25 more laps to go. We might be needing to be pitting once again towards the end for another set of medium tires after around 16 laps maybe. If we are able to preserve our tires, then it can be yeah.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember
Yeah,
there's
so
no
safety car is going in this lap.
Safety car in this lap.
Pierre Gasly is going to be setting the pace, and off we go. We just missed that. Oh, what a safety car restart that was.
Green flag.
We are going to be straight away into the lead of the race right away, and we have a chance to pull off a miraculous escape from that blunder in the pit lane. And we have another chance to put a big gap over Max Verstappen because we missed that chance at the start of the race. But yeah, this is our chance. Let's try to do that right now. Our front tires are not as heated up at the moment. That's why we are struggling with a lot of understeer at the moment. But from the next lap onwards, I think we are going to have a really fast car to go ahead and push that gap over 1 second for Max Verstappen. But this is not going to be end for the. This is going to be a race to the flag, because Max Verstappen on this track specifically is not going to lose out on anything. He is going to be trying to push as hard as possible against us every lap. We are going a bit slowly to just recharge our battery for the next battle. I am sure we are not going to be going out of here without a battle against Max Verstappen. He is going to be still pushing on us, still trying to get that even from us every lap. So let's just play along with that and try to maximize the result. Not even maximize, we are going to win this race, but it's going to take a lot of our effort. So we are doing the same lap times as we were doing before. That wasn't my fault. Max was almost trying to push us.
That last incident, mate.
We have a big gap. I don't think we need to. Okay, we might need to defend. That was a big snap. fastest final sector of that lap. Another movement on the exit of turn 1. I think this is their match. We are defending hard against Max right now. We would have wanted to have a much easier race, but Max Verstappen is making us sweat at the moment, which is what he does in the real life as well. So once again, that was a super exit of the final corner, and this is where we are gonna try to steal. Okay, so now the gap is 1.2 seconds, which is good. Towards the end of the race, we also have to try to get beyond 3 seconds, because we have got a time penalty due to exceeding track limits 3 times. So we have to consider that as well when we are going to this is we are winning the most at the moment, and we are putting in so many consistent laps.
Gap to your teammate behind, 13.7 seconds.
I think we have to recharge our battery for next couple of laps. But we are trying to build that gap above Max Verstappen as well, so not at all an easy task to do, to be honest. My gear shifts. Another fastest final sector, so we are pushing. Now this is good. We have a gap of 1.4 seconds, so ideally Max shouldn't be able to that's fine. Another fastest final sector. This is where we are gaining the most against Max at the moment. I think we have done 10 laps on this on these tires. Okay, I think Max had a DRS of these. Come on, Max, leave me, come on. Your tires are also gonna get shot by this, man, come on. This is our second strike. We definitely don't want to get 6-second penalty. That will become more tricky for us to do. %, tire wear. If we get a 6-second penalty, we are surely going to be somewhere around P2, because as we are pushing on against Max here, we are definitely putting a lot of time on George Russell in P3, and beyond that it's not a question at all. We are still going to be on the podium even if we get a 6-second penalty, but that's not what we want actually, because it's 20 laps already. We are pushing like crazy at the moment. I thought so. This was going to happen. Whew. Never mind, that's fine.
Be careful, we think you're going to
That
start
should...
losing some tyre grip any time now.
I think Max is also struggling on the tire grip at the moment, because whenever he is trying to put a dive bomb move on us, he's losing a lot of time through the exit. So this is definitely tire degradation, high tire degradation for Max as well. That's why he's not able to attack us completely and we are able to defend so easily. So that is good. That is good for us. We tried to go down the inside once again, which is not a place to go, Max. Come on, you know that. Yeah.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
So 14 more laps to go. We are not going to pit before Max. I think Max has to pit first, or maybe he might have to go for a one-stopper. That should be very risky, considering the condition of our tires. I'm assuming Max should be somewhere around 38% at the moment, at least, even if he has a better tire degradation. So I don't think Max is also going to be waiting for... Okay, yeah, I knew he was going to pit. So Max Verstappen has pitted a lap before us. I think we are not pitting on this lap as well. We will be putting another couple of laps because we were not under too much pressure and we were putting consistent lap time. So I think Max's tires just faded away. So it's 13 laps to go.
Stop now.
And this is the sprint where I feel we have covered a lot what we lost in the first stint. Now the now the fuel load will be low, so definitely we will get an advantage over the tire degradation because it will be a smoother car. Yeah, we are still doing 108.9 at the moment, so not too bad at all. This was a great sprint according to me. We are still leading the race, but with a 6-second time penalty, which we didn't want. We would have liked to not have that. Max is 24 seconds away from us. I don't know how much time will he be able to put, but we were not losing a lot of time on the... So he undercut us. Let's see if the undercut is stronger on this track or not. I think it is quite strong, but we are going to have that tire advantage.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance and the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Whoa, it's a virtual safety car. This is going to help us. Definitely this is going to help us. This is the best news for us. We are definitely going to have a more than 5-second gap at the moment. This is great news for us.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's see. Oh yeah. This is what we wanted. What a timing, what a race. We are 9 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen at the moment. That is gold dust for us. This virtual safety car was the best virtual safety car I have ever seen.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green
So
flag.
we are 7 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen with a fresher set of tires, so we should be able to push a little bit harder on our first couple of laps. Let's try to do that and build a big gap over Max Verstappen. Let's go, guys. This is for a race win in our first day of that was another fastest final sector. We are 2.4 seconds behind Alex Albon. I would like to have a bit of DRS before he can quit. So give me that, bro. Come on, let's do it. That safety car timing was the perfect one. I would like to get it to somewhere around 9 seconds so that we have that. .7 seconds. 9 laps to go. Actually 10 laps to go. This is what we wanted. I'm not going to be pushing right now. Lost a lot of time there. We have to push now. Okay, Max Verstappen is on a hard set of tires. I believe he is going to. He wanted to go long and. Because the medium tires had a very high degradation, so that's why he maybe have went for that. That doesn't matter. What matters is we have to keep pushing to the limit. Someone is out again. Not sure who is out. Okay, it's the second McLaren now. What's happening to McLarens? Both the McLarens are out of the session. Yeah, that's fine.
Yellow flag.
We are doing a really good job at the moment. 7 laps to go.
Okay, clear.
3 more laps before we will start to fill the high tire degradation effect on medium sort of tires, as we felt in the first stint as well.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
From there at 0.2s, we are doing good lap time, no issues. .8 seconds.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 29.5 seconds.
We are pushing like crazy. We are not able to. We're not even trying to save any battery. We are now almost 8 seconds ahead. Yeah, we are almost 8 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. That gives us a 2-second buffer when the tire starts to fade off. So the gap is now 8.2 seconds. I wish Max had some kind of a battle going on from behind. That's not happening, and we have to do it by ourselves. Lost around 3 tenths there. Didn't want to do that. Went a little bit wide there. On the exit, our tires are at 37%. They are going to start to degrade from the next lap onwards. Definitely, these we will definitely start struggling towards the end of next lap. But that's what we want to do and keep Max behind us. So we have 1.8 seconds and 5 laps to go. So we just need somewhere around 3/10 gap from Max Verstappen to keep our first position safe. Let's try to do that. We are still holding on good. We are 7.6 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. Okay, why are these people coming behind us? At the moment, they are already lapped. Okay, once again 7.9 seconds is the gap. You can't overtake. Oh man, this is not what we wanted at all, but this is still happening. Once again, a blessing in disguise. We got that DRS to pull up a gap once again on Max. Guys, do you want to crash into the race leader now? You are already serving 10-second penalties from somewhere else. What is this AI doing at this moment? I don't understand what happens within this AI. They are battling behind us. I don't have issue with you battling with me. Just don't battle with me. Come on guys, let's go. I think we are going to be the luckiest guy from that safety car. Not a safety car, that virtual safety car was the peak moment. And we have a gap of 7.8 seconds over Max Verstappen. We're still on hard set of tires. It should have been a bit faster in my opinion towards the end of his stint. But I don't think he's driving that erratically at the moment. He doesn't want to push that much right now. Guys, come on, what are you doing? Stop battling the leader. This is just killing our time. At least we are pulling a lot of time over Max Verstappen. So, second last lap of the race. This was a 36 lap race. We have had a couple of restarts due to connection issue and so on. But still, we did this full race without any rewind. On a two-stop strategy, helped with a safety car and virtual safety car. And we are going to go into the final lap of the race. Fuck off, guys. You are just stupid. What the hell did happen there? Man, that is the most stupidest thing I have heard. I have seen.
Side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperatures. Cooling may be adversely affected.
What the? What the hell was that?
Podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Yes, guys. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy with that, man. Thank you so much for that.
And in the end, there
Great
was
strategy.
no...
It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action.
I can't
It's been an
believe what
absolutely
has happened
wild
at the moment.
weekend of Formula One action. I can't...
Final lap. These stupid people. FI also fucked up this race for us. They didn't give a blue flag. When they gave, and that was it. I don't even understand how to explain that. Oh, this was so frustrating. Anyway, the good thing is we were able to finish the race with a. I think let's just see the laps that we did. We'll have a quick 5 minutes review. Of our lap times. Yeah, so first stint, it was consistent, but we had a lot of tire degradation. We had to pit. We were planning to pit around lap 10, but we pitted in lap 8 because I think lap 9 because it was a safety car, so that was a fortunate move. Then came the hard tires. So 108.5, 108.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.4, 0.7, 0.6. Here we lost a lot of time. I think this was somewhere around when we were battling with Max once again for the second stint. Yeah, so this is where we started losing. So 9.3, not bad. 8.8, not bad. 9.3, not bad. 9.0, definitely not bad. 8.9, and that's when we pitted for our second pit stop. So very consistent. I won't blame this. Let me know in the chat if you feel the same and this was a very consistent stint. As the second stint on hard tires, then came the third one, 107.987, somewhere around here as well. We were, I think, trying to overtake Alex Albon. Yeah, so 107.5. Then we started to put consistent laps: 8.2, 8.2, 8.3, 8.5, 8.9, 8.9, 9.2, 10.3, and 19.5. 19.5 is the final lap, which again got hampered by the stupid back markers. Didn't get the blue flag in time, and that was unfortunate because we were putting such a great stint from start to finish, and we had got luck as well, but it got ran away towards the end of the race. That was unfortunate. These two laps, I don't think they will be representative, but still, it was a really consistent stint around 108s. I think that should be a good time for having a race along with the 110 AI. I think the times were really consistent. I don't think Max Verstappen's timings were also far away from us, so he was putting 107.7 because he was pushing a lot. But once we got into the hard tire window, this is where we were a lot more consistent than Max Verstappen. We were able to nurse those tires to a greater extent than Max, I feel. But yeah, I think it was a good race. Slight unfortunate towards the end, but yeah, still a good race. I wouldn't blame the race at all. So yeah, I think we are done with the Austrian Grand Prix, and now it's time for the actual race at the Bahrain Grand Prix, where I think we will be able to do only a practice session today. Qualifying and race we will be doing tomorrow. So that's how the plan is going to change a bit, because we have the first semi-final of the FIFA World Cup coming up today at 12:30 AM IST. So definitely we will be watching that, and we don't want to spoil that. Yeah, come on, who are you guys supporting? It's the match between France and Spain. I really want Spain to win because I don't want another domination from the French team. But yeah, they are really good. They are the strongest at the moment. We can't deny that anyhow. So let's just see what happens in the match. Hopefully we will be having a great match today between the two very strong teams. Two of the strongest teams in the World Cup. It's a really good World Cup that's going on. So yeah, we will be watching that. So basically what we are going to do right now is we are just going to have a 1 hour of practice session at the Bahrain Grand Prix. We will try out setups. We will try to do a race simulation, a quali simulation, and some flying laps as well to get the hang of our race setup that we are going to use. And then we will do the actual race maybe tomorrow. Not maybe tomorrow, obviously tomorrow, with a qualifying session before that. So that is the overall plan that is going to change. So yeah, let's get into the practice. But before that, I need to take a 5-minute break. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in actually. practice session at Bahrain Grand Prix. This is a
Radio check. Radio check.
full 1 hour practice session that we are going to do. Let's start with the soft tires this
Okay,
time.
radio.
All the other people also do that for some reason. I don't know why. I think we have a Bahrain race set up. But we will have to check that. Which one? Okay. Yeah. So we have a Bahrain race set up already done. Let's take a 7 laps.
The car settings screen on
Fuel
your
20 to 14, 125, minimum 39, 8, 9, 14, 21, 41.
setting you want to change.
Let the race engineer talk. So, this is another tricky circuit. Not tricky, I would say, but very technical circuit with a lot of slow turns. I think 2 or 3.
Keep an eye on your tyre usage. We're going to have to give 2 sets back at the end of this session, so they'll be unavailable for the rest of the weekend. We're going to have the 2 most worn sets, so don't ruin the tyres that you might want to use later.
Yeah. So I was telling, this is a track, a very technical track with a lot of slow corners. I think 3 or 4 medium speed corners and a long main straight with a lot of, I think there are 2 DRS zones. Yeah, 2 DRS zones. So yeah, for that we are keeping a low tire pressure just to get a better hang with the rears. Rears will be struggling a lot on this track, but yeah, we need that to get maximum traction of the corners that we have. So I think let's go for our first run at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Brakes early and turn in a bit sooner than seems natural. The car should understeer past the apex. The apex is wide enough so you can run out of the curves and get away with it. Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
Okay, so all the talks with the race engineer are done. We are leaving the pits at the moment and we are going to do a first run on the soft set of tires just to get a hang of the track. Whoever is joining in, thanks for joining in on our stream. Welcome to Zeus F1 Gaming. We have been doing a 30-day challenge session on different tracks to get our racecraft improved to the highest level possible. So these are the medium speed corners, then another tricky right-hander where you have to be very careful with the traction, and the trickiest corner on the track is a downhill into the left side to get onto the second DRS straight. Finally, this will be a medium speed corner. We can take it on 4th or 5th gear, and then we go flat out through the next section and another high speed medium speed corner. You have to get on the traction as soon as possible. I think tires must be worn out a bit. Yeah.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature
All right.
panel of the MFD. You monitor
So here we go for our first flying lap.
best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps at
At the Bahrain Grand Prix, we need to brake when the curve starts. Just a bit of lockup, front lockups. Oh, actually there are 3 DRS zones. Very easy to lock up on this downhill. Flat out through here up to 7th gear. We missed the apex there a bit, but we are still having 2 purple sectors, so I guess the other people are not pushing as hard as what we are doing right now. .131.6 is the time that we were able to do on our first run on the soft set of tires. We will be doing another run with the same set of tires. We had a little bit of lockup on the first corner here. Now we will be... Oh my god. I didn't know that the stream was stuck once again. Let's check what is the issue right now. I'm sure it will get resolved soon. Apologies for the interruption once again. But yeah, I think we are back. We should be back. Yeah, we are back. Apologies for that slight interruption on the stream. But yeah, we are once again back on the track. We did our first flying lap with a time of 131.6, which was not bad, but we need to get somewhere around 127s, I guess, for the pole position. So we still need a not 127s, 129 something. So 129 something should be the pole position lap. We need to find another couple of seconds out of this track in this practice session. So we are going to try to get that. But yeah, let's go. After the interruption, we are back on the stream. What is the tire degradation? Tire degradation is not bad at the moment. The lefts are taking a beating right at the moment. It has stuck once again. I don't know why it's getting stuck so many times. Able to get a consistent
Okay, we've got 4 laps with fuel remaining.
Alright, we are back on the main straight. I think there is some issue going on with Twitch here. If it's not going to work, we might have to just stop the stream and do the practice session in offline mode. But yeah, here we go for our second flying lap. I'm really sorry for the interruptions in the stream. Those are due to network connections. Not sure what is the issue with the stream at the moment, but yeah, we'll try to get it resolved as soon as possible. This was a much better lap. .5 is this time we were able to set up. Oh, I'm not sure. Just been so frustrating when it gets stuck like this. So, we are still racing, but the internet is fucking up so bad that we are not able to focus on the practice session. We are just right now we are just focused on what we need to do to get this stream fixed. So do let me know if the stream is consistent right now, and we will be getting into the pits. So we did a couple of hot laps on the soft set of tires. We had high fuel level.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
We did 2 laps, one with a time of 131.6 and second one a much better lap with a 130.5. One of the most tricky circuit on the F1 calendar. It's a good circuit, to be honest. It's not a bad circuit. We will be going into the pits right now.
Stopping this lap.
After our first run on soft set of tires. We have 50 minutes to go. Next we will be going on a hard set of tires to see how much consistency we are able to achieve from this second stint. So we are back into the pits once again. We have 49 minutes on our hand to try and improve even further and to do a race simulation and a quali simulation. Quali simulation I am planning to do towards the end of the session. So we will be doing a couple of race simulations. One with the hard set of tires and one with the medium set of tires. So that we'll get the understanding of the tire degradation from that. We will do 7 or 8 laps on the medium set of tires and around 10 laps on the hard set of tires to just understand what we are going to be having as a tire degradation once we get to the actual race tomorrow. Let's get a high set of fuel. Let's get 24 laps of fuel. Sorry, 24 kgs of fuel as we usually do. I think the tire degradation from the rears was not that bad. It was majorly focused on the left side of the tires, so I don't think differential will be hampering that much. We might we are just thinking of increasing. Let's not do that as well. Let's just increase the tire pressure to 22.5 so that we have less tire degradation, less tire temperatures, and better traction of the
cycle to the tires and the damage screen.
yeah, and still have a better traction through the remainder of the track. So let's try to do a hard tire run on these set of tires. We are around 5/10 up on on the driver in P2. We don't want to get into that at the moment because this is not a qualifying run. This was just a practice run on the soft set of tires to understand the setup. So now for the hard tires, it's necessary to have that tire temperatures into the operating window, so we will have to do a lot of tire management at the moment. We would, yeah, once again we will not be using any any DRS on the streets. Oh, the tires are really cold at the moment. That's why we spun out. We had to take it really carefully through the lap. For starters, I think rear tires will heat up much faster. It's sunny, so the track temperature should be high at the moment, and the tire temperature management should be easier, right? So we'll try to do that, and we'll start our small race simulation from the next lap onwards right away. Okay. So times we want to do would be around 130, high 130s or low 131s, somewhere around that. But let's see what we can achieve. Okay, no, that is also not realistic. So without DRS, we are thinking of a target time of high 134s, low 135s. But yeah, let's go. We are just going to use the DRS at the moment. We are not going to use any DRS for the whole of this run. Taking the first lap casually. Don't want to over push the tires as they are still cold on the fronts, so there can be a wheel spin which might cause us to spin out. Full battery left, so we are going to deploy that on this main straight. Why do we always do this? Okay, I want to reset my target. It will be somewhere around 133. Yeah, so 132, high 132s, low 133 should be our target lap time with a tardigrade edition over 10 laps. We are going to recharge our battery for the next straight. Another lap invalidated. We don't want that. Let's just recharge on the back straight as well to get that final push on the main straight. We're taking a lot of curves on every corner that we might want to relook later, but that we will do once we get into the medium tire race simulation. Let's just recharge the battery a bit. We are struggling so much with the braking into the, I think it's turn number 10 or something. Don't exactly remember the corner number. Is not being a good simulation at the moment. We are struggling a lot with braking zones, but yeah, we will be learning that over the next 40 minutes of running. Was a better exit of turn 1. Still struggling with the traction, but yeah, this was a much better lap than what we were doing before. 1:33.3. That was a representative time. Still not feeling too confident on the traction zone. Struggling a lot there. That must have been critical on our tire, but still it's fine. Let's check the tire degradation. So after 5 laps, let's deploy the battery on the back straight. You might have to tweak that. Rear right, because we are struggling a lot on the exits when we are taking the curves. Alright, now we are having some consistent lag. recent laps have been somewhere around 133.3s. Yeah. So that is going to be
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
final 2-3 laps. That was unfortunate, but we don't mind that. 133.5 once again. So we are getting consistent lap times. We definitely have a lot more potential even on the hard set of tires, because we are almost 40% at 40% tire degradation. Still we are able to pull off good lap times without having too many movements. Like this is one of the moments. I think this is going to be a really slow lap. I think we should let the guy behind us get past us. Alright, so this is the 10th lap of the race simulation. That was a good exit of turn 1. Didn't lose good time there. So this simulation has been good, I would not say fast, but it has been consistent. So I feel the next simulation that we will be doing with the medium set of tires should be producing better results. So yeah, right now we are doing times somewhere around 133.3. Even though our tires are 46% degraded. Yeah, 133.2 once again. So the times are not fading away as much as we would have expected. But still, this is let me go, man. Come on. Get the fuck out of my way. I think this is the time we should get into the pits.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Alright, we have shot our hard tires completely.
Okay, we're low on fuel. Fox in the next 2 laps, please.
I Either you stay on the racing line or let me go away from the racing line.
Alright, in this lap please, box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Alright, that was once again a very tiring run, I would say. It's around 50 laps we have driven till now, not even 50, more than 50. If we consider the 36 laps from Austrian Grand Prix and now 14 laps on at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Bahrain Grand Prix is a longer track, so takes a lot more effort. So definitely we are putting a lot of efforts into this. So yeah, whoever is joining in, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and drop a drop a comment in the chat so that I would know who you are, and just introduce yourself. So yeah, let's see what times we were able to do with our medium set of tires. So basically people have started to put faster lap times right now. We have done the maximum number of laps. I don't think anyone else has done so many laps.
Okay, mate, our best lap so far, 1 minute 30.5.
Let's hope
Okay
this
mate, our best
engineer
lap so far, 1
talks
minute
get lesser and lesser.
30.5.
Let's just see our timing charts. Yeah, so basically we started on 133 ones, 133 eights, 134 zeros, 133 threes, 134 sevens, not far from our fastest time, 133 3, 133 4, 133 5, 135 7 and 133 2. So 135 7 was a lap where so that is not a representative lap. We did 10 laps. I think the tire degradation was also a bit, I don't know if it was a bit higher.
Okay, track's quiet right now, let's get out there.
Okay, track's quiet right now, let's get out there.
For over 10 laps, so we should be able to do 5 more laps. So 15 laps should be fine on the hard set of tires. But yeah, for the remainder of the session, let's just tweak our
To view your current tyre, brake and engine temperatures, press the MFD button.
To view your current tyre, brake and engine temperatures, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then press it again to cycle through until you reach the temperature information screen.
increase this even further now, 23.5, and let's just go on our next race simulation, which is on the medium set of tires.
Speed trap 300 and 37.
Okay, we're 20th in the speed trap, 337.9
that's fine.
kilometers per hour.
it seems to be disconnected at the moment. I'll just... Okay, reconnection is successful. So here with the same field level, we have 24 minutes to go. This time we are going to try to be staying under 131s with the medium set of tires. We should have more consistency throughout the sprint, right, with these tires as well. We have to hit up the tires in the next straight. Once again, we are not going to use any DRS for our race simulation. We are just going to be focusing on the DRS management. Let's go. So this is going to be a final run before the practice session ends. So let's try to get as much of data from here as well. Let's try to do that. We have to figure out not to lock up anywhere. That was a scratchy lap. this is it. With our practice session, we are going to turn off the stream. As we have to put a hard stop on the stream by 12:30. I think it's almost 12:30 now. So we will be closing on this stream, and will be continuing with the practice session and qualifying and race in tomorrow's stream. So don't forget to stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe our stream. And once you subscribe, don't forget to press the bell icon as well, so that whenever we are live next time, you will get that notification and be able to join the stream right away with just a click of a button. So don't forget to do that. And that's it. This is going to be our last lap. Alright, I think let's just get to the garage and just turn off the session, and it's time for the World Cup semi-final to begin. Let's just shut up. I just want to check our lap times. I think they were consistent. They were not bad. So 134, 32.5s, once 5 again, and 3. Yeah, we didn't do. This doesn't represent our true pace. We are going to start our stream at 10 o'clock tomorrow once again with the same practice session beginning, as we were not able to do a much progress with it today. So thanks for joining in once again. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, goodbye. Ciao.